Sleep can be tricky. So many things affect how well or how badly you sleep. Some habits help, while others totally mess things up. The good news? A few simple changes can mean the difference between sleeping like a baby or staring at the ceiling all night. In this video, I'll go over the habits that are ruining your sleep. Some are worse than others, but if you can avoid all of them, getting a good night's rest will be almost effortless. And if you want to know which habits actually improve your sleep, check out my other video on that topic. Knowing what to avoid and what to do instead is key. So let's get into it. 10 habits that could be destroying your sleep. 1. Caffeine and nicotine. Let's start with an obvious one, caffeine. Coffee, cola, certain teas, even chocolate. They all contain caffeine, which is a stimulant. Now, don't get me wrong, I love coffee. A cup in the morning, no problem. But if you're drinking 6 cups a day, especially one in the evening, you're asking for trouble. Caffeine stays in your system for hours. It takes about 6 hours just to clear half of it. So, if you're struggling to fall asleep, your afternoon coffee could be the culprit. Try to cut off caffeine at least 8 hours before bed to give your body time to clear it out. Nicotine? Same problem. It's a stimulant, so smokers tend to sleep lighter and wake up too early due to withdrawal. If you're a regular smoker and you care about your sleep, it might be time to cut down. 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. Staying hydrated is important, but chugging water or any liquid late at night, not a good idea. Your body is designed to sleep through the night, but if your bladder is full, it's going to wake you up. And if that happens in the middle of a deep sleep cycle, you'll feel groggy in the morning. Try to stop drinking fluids 1 to 2 hours before bed, and always use the bathroom before sleeping. 3. Electronics before bed. We all do it, scrolling through our phones, watching TV, or checking emails right before bed. But here's the thing, it's wrecking your sleep. First, screens are stimulating. Even if watching Netflix feels relaxing, your brain is still active. Instead of winding down, it's being pumped up. Second, blue light from screens tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, which blocks melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. No melatonin, no sleep. The fix: try to avoid screens at least an hour before bed. If you must use your phone or computer, install a blue light filter, like F.Lux for computers or Twilight for Android. Night shift on iPhones helps, but it's not as strong. 4. Bright lights at night. It's not just blue light. All bright lights at night can mess with your sleep. Before electricity, the only light source we had was the sun. Our bodies still operate like that. Bright artificial light signals daytime to your brain, making it harder to wind down. Solution: dim the lights 2 hours before bed. Use warm, red-toned lighting instead of bright white lights, because red light doesn't mess with melatonin. 5. Lying in bed awake. Ever find yourself just lying there, wide awake for what feels like forever? That's actually making things worse. If you're in bed for more than 20 minutes and still not asleep, get up and do something relaxing. Read a boring book, meditate, or journal. The key? Only go to bed when you're actually sleepy. Otherwise, you'll start associating your bed with frustration instead of rest. 6. Your alarm clock. If you wake up tired every morning, your alarm clock might be to blame. Sleep happens in 90-minute cycles. If your alarm goes off in the middle of a cycle, you'll wake up groggy. A good alternative? Use a sleep tracking app like Sleep Cycle. It wakes you up at the right time, making mornings feel way less brutal. But honestly, the best option? No alarm at all. Let your body wake up naturally. 7. Napping at the wrong time. Naps can be amazing, but they can also mess up your sleep if you're not careful. Here's why. If your nap is too long, more than 20 minutes, you'll wake up feeling worse than before. If you nap too late in the day, you won't be sleepy at night. The fix? Keep naps short and early. 15 to 20 minutes before 3 p.m. But if you already struggle with sleep, it's best to skip naps altogether. 8. Alcohol before bed. A nightcap might help you fall asleep faster, but it won't help you sleep better. Alcohol actually disrupts your sleep, especially in the second half of the night. You'll wake up more often, and your sleep quality will suffer. Plus, alcohol is a diuretic, meaning you'll probably wake up for a bathroom trip. So even though it feels like it helps, it actually hurts your sleep. 9. Bad eating habits. What you eat affects your sleep more than you think. A high-sugar diet can reduce deep sleep and cause frequent wake-ups. Eating too little can also be a problem. If you're hungry, your body will keep you awake because it wants food. On the flip side, overeating, especially late at night, can cause indigestion, making it harder to sleep. The goal? Eat enough, but not too much. Avoid big meals close to bedtime. 10. Relying on sleeping pills. Over 10 million Americans use sleeping pills. But here's the problem. They don't give you natural sleep. They sedate you, but they don't provide the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. Not to mention, they come with side effects, and you can develop a dependency. Bottom line, avoid them if you can. Nothing replaces good sleep habits. Final thoughts. Those were 10 habits that might be ruining your sleep. Hopefully, you learned something new that will help you wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. If you found this helpful, check out my other video on habits that actually improve your sleep. Thanks for watching and sleep well.